The Broken Vows of Umhlaba Village. In the heart of the African savannah, where the sun kissed the land with golden warmth, lay the tranquil village of Umhlaba. The village thrived on its traditions, rich culture, and the harmonious lives of its people. Among the respected families of Umhlaba were the Ngwenyas, Mkhize, his wife Nomvula, and their children Sipho and Thandi. The Ngwenyas were admired for their unity, love, and the seemingly unbreakable bond that held them together. Mkhize, a skilled craftsman, was known for his talent in creating beautiful wooden sculptures that adorned homes across the region. His wife, Nomvula, was the heart of the family, her nurturing spirit and wisdom guiding them through life's challenges. Sipho, their teenage son, aspired to follow in his father's footsteps, while young Thandi dreamed of becoming a storyteller, weaving tales of their village's rich heritage. However, beneath the serene surface of their lives, a storm was brewing. Mkhize had been growing distant, spending long hours away from home. Nomvula, sensing a change, felt a gnawing worry in her heart. One evening, as the sun dipped below the horizon, casting a warm orange glow over the village, Nomvula decided to confront her husband. "Mkhize," she began softly, "you've been distant lately. Is something troubling you?" Mkhize avoided her gaze, his eyes fixed on the ground. "It's nothing, Nomvula, just the pressures of work." But Nomvula knew her husband well. His evasiveness only deepened her concern. Determined to uncover the truth, she sought the counsel of her closest friend, Zola. "Zola, I'm worried about Mkhize. He's not himself these days," Nomvula confided. Zola, a wise woman with a reputation for her keen intuition, listened intently. "Nomvula, sometimes men carry burdens they feel they cannot share. But be patient and strong. The truth always finds its way to the light." Days turned into weeks, and the tension between Mkhize and Nomvula grew. One night, while Mkhize was away on another of his late-night escapades, Sipho overheard whispers among the villagers. They spoke of a woman named Lindiwe, who had recently arrived in Umhlaba and had caught Mkhize's eye. Shocked and dismayed, Sipho rushed home to tell his mother. "Mother, I've heard something terrible," Sipho said, his voice trembling. "The villagers say father is seeing another woman." Nomvula's heart shattered at the revelation. She had always trusted Mkhize implicitly, believing in their love and the promises they had made to each other. Determined to confront the truth, she decided to follow Mkhize the next time he left the house late at night. That night, as Mkhize slipped out of their home, Nomvula followed him through the shadows, her heart pounding with a mix of fear and anger. She trailed him to a secluded part of the village, where she witnessed him embracing Lindiwe, their intimate conversation confirming her worst fears. Overwhelmed with betrayal, Nomvula confronted them. "Mkhize, how could you do this to us? To our family?" Mkhize, caught off guard, stammered, "Nomvula, I can explain." Tears streaming down her face, Nomvula turned away, her heart too heavy to bear his words. She returned home, where Sipho and Thandi waited anxiously. Seeing their mother in tears, they knew something terrible had happened. "Mother, what did you find?" Sipho asked, his voice filled with concern. Nomvula took a deep breath, her voice steady despite the pain. "Your father. He has been unfaithful. He betrayed our family." The news hit Sipho and Thandi hard. Their father, the man they looked up to, had shattered their trust. The days that followed were filled with silence and sorrow. Mkhize, realizing the gravity of his actions, tried to mend the broken pieces of his family, but the wound was too fresh, too deep. One evening, Mkhize gathered the courage to speak to Nomvula. "Nomvula, I am deeply sorry for the pain I've caused. I was a fool, and I let temptation lead me astray. Please give me a chance to make things right." Nomvula looked into his eyes, her own filled with a mixture of love and hurt. "Mkhize, you broke our vows and our trust. It will take time for these wounds to heal, if they ever do. But for the sake of our children, I am willing to try. You must prove that you deserve this second chance." Mkhize, humbled and determined, set out to earn back his family's trust. He distanced himself from Lindiwe, dedicating his time to repairing the bonds he had broken. He worked tirelessly to show Nomvula and their children that he was committed to being the husband and father they deserved. The path to forgiveness was long and fraught with difficulty. Nomvula, with the support of Zola, found strength in her resilience. She focused on her children, ensuring they felt loved and secure despite the turmoil. Sipho and Thandi, though hurt, began to see the efforts their father was making. Months passed, and slowly, the wounds began to heal. Mkhize's sincerity and perseverance began to bridge the gap he had created. He and Nomvula attended counseling sessions with Mama Nia, the village healer, who helped them navigate their emotions and rebuild their trust. One day, Mkhize presented Nomvula with a beautifully carved wooden sculpture, a symbol of their family united. "This is a representation of us," he said softly. "Strong, enduring, and beautiful despite the scars." Nomvula accepted the gift, her eyes filled with tears. "Mkhize, I see your efforts, and I feel your love. It will take time, but I believe we can rebuild what was broken." Their journey was far from over, but with each passing day, the Ngwenya family grew stronger. The villagers, witnessing their resilience and commitment to each other, held them in even higher regard. Their story became a testament to the power of love, forgiveness, and the unbreakable bonds of family. In the end, Mkhize's betrayal had tested the strength of their family, but it had also brought them closer, revealing the depth of their love and the resilience of their spirits. And so, in the heart of Umhlaba, the Ngwenya family thrived once more, their story a beacon of hope and redemption for all.